weapons they gave us.
Alright everyone, time for a little special video here. Just a reminder that I am on Twitch. Pinned comment down below with a link to that as well as in the description of this video. I am looking for other sites to branch out on as far as streaming goes. What I've done is I've started doing reactions, both live and non-live, to political material. It's become overwhelmingly popular, like many thousands of people watching the streams. I think I've sort of struck a chord because, you know, I sit there and I say acerbic things and then it's funny. It's especially funny with Kamala Harris because then I can do my Squidward impression. Biden, it's less funny. He doesn't even take questions anymore. The only funny part is when he messes up. He does that most often when he has to interact with people as opposed to when he's just reading a script. But we'll see if there's any funny hijinks from him in the future too. And of course you got Jen Psaki, who always shows up at least 1 hour late, vexing the schedule because I'm like, well, now I should probably start, you know, 5-10 minutes before their stream supposedly begins, but then I sit there waiting for an hour and a half, and it's really crummy, but, you know, someone has to bite the bullet and absorb what Jen Psaki says, because I know none of you want to watch her. You'd rather watch someone talk about her while watching her. By the way, I'm mentioning this here because initially I had said I was going to get on Twitch and try it out, but then I had technical issues. The initial issues were not Twitch's fault, nor mine. They were StreamYard's fault, specifically with regards to audio on Chrome tabs. I had to literally get a new browser in order to do the live reactions there. Technically I can do them without that, but if I want, you know, if I actually want to have it work, you have to use Chrome actually for that purpose. So I mean, I have a browser literally just to use StreamYard for live reactions now. I will be looking into streaming on Odyssey, on Rumble, and on DLive. The thing is, I think I'm going to need to use Restream or OBS or something like that. I don't think StreamYard's capable of handling any of these things. I'm assuming that there are programs that you can run it through to do that, but I don't really want to have 5 fucking things running at the same time. I want one program that I hook up and sync with all of the streams at the same time. I think with Restream you can do that with all of these sites. Now, there are some people, streamers, gaming and non-gaming, they're using like just Rumble and they're getting twice the audience they used to. That's because YouTube, and I think to an extent Twitch as well, screw with their algorithms. But already there's several thousand people following on Twitch. I'm not even doing the Sunday Q&As there, so, you know, that's not bad. I figured that I would do this because, I mean, I'm not going to become a Twitch affiliate because you have to do a bunch of shit for that, but eventually they might offer me partnership and that'd be hilarious. I don't want to get onto a platform and then not be competitive there. That's not the point. The whole point is to promulgate the material to a bigger and bigger audience because that's the name of content creation. So I figured, you know, there's a huge native Twitch audience. I wasn't catering to them. I've had people in the chat, they're like, oh my goodness, this is weird. Here's this right-winger showing up to talk about politics, and it was really funny because there was some hate in the comments. I love it. I think it's great. Criticism, you should never rest on your laurels. You should always have some criticism going on. Don't worry, I have plenty on that abortion video that I made. But yeah, I am on Twitch. You should join me there if you use... I know some of you, YouTube, you watch one-off videos, but for streaming it's more Twitch. Well, you know, I'm going to be there, and apparently people get notified when it goes live. You actually get notifications for what they've signed up to be notified of. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's quite glorious. So I'll be looking into other streaming alternatives as well. I figure, why not? There's no reason not to. By the way, the rule on Twitch about restreaming to other sites, that only counts if you're like, let's say you're streaming on Twitch and then you're recording that to somewhere else, you can't do that. But if you're using StreamYard and you're just streaming cross-platform, I'm not sure that that's against their rules, unless it's something that Twitch is paying you for. I'll look into that, but I mean, you know, I don't really care. I'm not gonna play by any exclusivity contract sort of rules, regardless of what site I'm using. Unless it's like a prior arrangement, like I'm doing a one-off video to promote some new tech site, that's one thing. Otherwise, no thanks. But yeah, I mean, there's an audience there. Eventually we'll be larger than the Daily Motion audience now that I've abandoned that platform because they refuse to not put ads on all material. No thanks, I'm part of the no ad pledge, so screw Daily Motion. That's about all.
ISIS drone strike,
Peace out.
so-called, that